What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we continue this video, I want to say I posted my video yesterday on insecurities and how they're a part of you and to love yourself regardless. I want you guys to go check that out. And like always, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more content from yours truly. Now let's get into this video. This morning's video, because it's currently 10 o'clock where I'm at, depending on wherever you are, it's 10 where I'm at. But I was like, hey, I want to make this video. This video is going to be about trusting people and how hard it is. I think it is so difficult to, start trusting people. Like, it's not easy. I think people, when you start getting to know people and things like that and, making, connections with people, it's so hard in the beginning to trust people because, no matter if if you've had horrible experience in the past, like with past friends and relationships and whatever has happened to you, you definitely can understand that it is so difficult to trust people, and it's not an easy thing. It definitely takes time, I feel like, to really start to trust people and let that wall down of hurt, because we've all been hurt, we've all been through things, and that the hurt can sometimes change you. And me personally, I've been through a hell of experiences, good and bad with people, and I just don't get me wrong, I have a few close friends that I talk to every day, associated with every single day, but I don't really have that many friends. I don't really trust a lot of people because, I have been hurt in the past, and I have been let down by people that I thought were, meant the world to me, were supposed to be so close to me, and, clearly I got fucked over, but whatever. But yeah, it's just very difficult. But I want to try to give you guys some advice, really, to try to let your wall down, because not everybody is horrible. Not everybody is going to fuck you over. I think that's what, especially people that have been hurt, don't really trust a lot of people. I think that's what we have in our head, that, everybody is going to fuck you over and everybody is going to treat you like shit and do you dirty, and it's just not necessarily the case. Not everyone has bad intentions. It's just trying to weave out and see what their true intentions are, because when you initially meet somebody, I feel like that's what you're trying to do. Or anyways, in my case, I feel like when I meet somebody, I'm trying to, yes, I'm trying to get to know them and see the good in them, but I'm trying to see what are your initial motives, because sometimes people have an agenda and they come into your life, for a reason. I say people can either be a blessing or a lesson. Either they're going to be a blessing to your life and be great and positive and all those things, or they're going to be a lesson on how you never want to, run or associate yourself with somebody like them again. Just as an example. But yeah, what you have to do is you have to let your guard down. You have to really tell yourself, have a talk with yourself that, hey, I'm going to try to get to know this person or, this group of people, whoever it may be. You're going to try to get to know them and just act accordingly. Just see how they are first. Get to know their personality, how they move, and you'll be able to tell, eventually as you go on and you start to, meet different people, you'll see how people move and how they really truly are. And then that's when it's up to you. You can make the decision on if you don't want to, fuck with them anymore, pretty much, or if they might prove you wrong and you guys might actually click, who knows. But I want to tell you guys, I know it's very difficult trusting people. Like, people can do some of the most shadiest shit to you, and it's sad sometimes to say that the people closest to you are the ones that hurt you the most. The ones that, sometimes can betray you the most. And, this is another thing. It's just like, I have a hard time forgiving, but that, we'll save that for another video. But it's very hard to, once someone does fuck you over, it is very hard to forgive them again. And it is very hard to, start trusting them again. Trust is something earned, not given. You don't just give away your trust. That's some of the mistakes that I've made, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have made the same mistakes of just giving away trust. And it's not a good thing, because you have to earn trust. You have to earn respect. You have to earn, you know, forgiveness. All of those things, you have to earn it, because once somebody breaks that, and once they, you know, betray you or whatever the case may be, it is hard to regain that. And I totally get it. But if you shut everybody out, you know, if you, and this is something, once again, I'm trying to learn as well, if we start to shut people out, it's not going to benefit us really. Yes, we'll be protected. Yes, you know, nobody can get to us, but it can get lonely at times, you know. I'm not saying, you know, I don't love my friends and things like that, but I wish I did at times, you know, trust people, and I wish I could, you know, just open up to people like that, but it's just not that easy, and I wish it was, and I'm learning every day, you know, how to try to do that, and how to try to, you know, open up again, and give people some type of trust, because it just, it's not easy, and but it can get better with time. Like I always try to tell, you know, you guys in my videos, that things get better in time. I truly believe in that. And, you know, once, you know, you do find, you know, people that you can trust and open up to, you're gonna start to kind of look at things, you know, maybe a bit more different. Like I was saying, you'll start to see that, you know, everybody isn't horrible. Everybody isn't going to fuck you over. But at the same time, you still need to be aware and be on the lookout that, you know, people will fuck you over, and people are very shady, and you can't really trust a lot of people, you know, not right away. You can't just, you know, give your trust away so easy, you know. You have to really let people earn it, and let people show you, because everyone deserves that type of respect. You deserve that. First, you deserve the respect of somebody to treat you how you treat them, and just be genuine and be open and just honest, completely 100% honest with you, because everyone deserves that respect, period. I hate when people, like, and hate is such a strong word, and I really try to not use it, you know, very often, but I just hate when people come around for the wrong reasons and take advantage of good people and just shit on them for what? That's never made sense to me. Why are you going to shit on somebody who has been so good to you, and, you know, looks out for you, and just has been so honest and open with you? Yes, people make mistakes, you know, I'm not trying to judge either, because that's also not what I'm here to do, but it just really pisses me off when people just come around and they don't have good intentions, and their motives aren't, you know, pure. Like, just stay away from me, like, period. Like, that's how I feel. If the minute I, because, you know, I've been through certain situations with close friends and things like that, to where now when I do see some shady shit, or I do peep, you know, how somebody moves, I just don't even, I distance myself as far from them as possible, because I don't need to be around that. I don't, and you guys don't need to be around that. Nobody needs to be around somebody who just isn't good for them, you know, because that's when, you know, you lead things go to you, it goes down the wrong path. You start to do, you know, things that you normally wouldn't do, and you just, you know, you just start to change, because you're around somebody like that. They eventually try to, you know, rub off on you. As sad and as much as that sucks to say, you know, sometimes people's bad energy can rub off on you, and their, you know, negative traits can rub off on you. So you just have to know that, you just have to see how people are. You can't just be so, you can't give your trust away so easy. That's really what I'm trying to get out to you guys. And it's not, I know, you know, some people will say, well, you know, I'm too trusting, so how do I, you know, and I would say to that is, let your guard back a little bit, you know, just fill somebody out, their ins and outs, because really, in all honesty, they're doing the same thing to you. I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, somebody is trying to see how you move, and, you know, your little negative traits and things like that. So it's sad to say, but you got to do what they do to you. You know, you got to be woke, pretty much. You have to just see, and you'll be able to tell if someone's moving shady or someone just, is just not good for you, you know. But I want to say that, and if you feel like, hey, you don't need to trust anybody. You're good, You've got your families, you've got your close friends, and you're good. Like I get that. But if you do want to start trusting people, it's not easy. It's not going to be something that happens overnight, obviously, because, things take time. But definitely just start to try to let your guard down a little bit, and really see that everyone isn't going to fuck you over, and just have a open mind when you're going into meeting new people. I think it is something honestly, I'm gonna say it's something that's kind of scary. I mean, for me personally, I'm very scared meeting new people. Um, it it just scares me because it's just like, I know I try to say as much as, I can in, recent videos and things like that of, don't be afraid to let someone judge you. But it's kind of scary, like, because I'm like, I'm sure judging me, and they're waiting for me to, like, fuck up. And so that's why I just completely freeze up when I meet new people. Like, it's just so, I don't know, it's just something I've never really kind of been good at, meeting new people. As much as that may be to seem, because I am kind of like over the top and things like that, but I am kind of shy when meeting, new people. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to get better at it, and I know some of you guys might be able to relate, because, you know, who wants to be judged, and who, you know, wants to try to not fuck up, and, it's so difficult. I understand. This is why I wanted to make this video for you guys, because trusting people, it's tricky. It's up and down, Sometimes I'm like, even I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, I'm good, I don't need to open up and trust other people. And then other times I'm like, well, maybe, Antonio, you do need to, try to let your guard down again, and really just try to go in, with an open mind and an open heart when you meet individuals, because you honestly will never know what type of connections you can make with people, and, what kind of bonds you can make with people. You'll never know if you're always, shutting people out. And that's what I'm trying to learn. That's what I'm trying to, let you guys know, that just take it easy, when trusting people. It's like when you're dating, just take it slow, Get your feet wet a little bit when you're trusting people. Don't just go all in, because when you go all in right away, you end up fucked up. You end up her, and it's just all these other issues, and things that just aren't good, aren't healthy, aren't positive, aren't doing you any favors. And don't be afraid to cut somebody off if you see how they're moving, and they aren't being good people, and they aren't having your best interest. Cut them off. Kick them to the door. It is 2018. If people aren't benefiting you and being shady towards you, and doing whatever, let them go. Let God let go. That's how I look at it. Do not waste your time on anything that's not making you progress, anything that isn't helping you grow, because we don't got time for that, people. Okay, at all. But yeah, I honestly, another thing that I want to try to say is, when we're trusting people, is if you see a red flag, like, if say you told somebody a secret, and you only told them, you didn't want anybody to know, it was just between you and them, and you go, the next day, and someone tells you what the first, your secret, they say, hey, I heard this from such and such. Cut that person off automatically. Don't even try to give them a second chance. Don't even try to make it better. Don't even try to figure out why they did it. Let them go, because I think people are so forgiving sometimes, even myself. And, you know, we're like, okay, you know, I forgive you. Like, you know, we're good. It's not going to happen again, blah, 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 you know, the whole spiel. And what if it happens again? Then you're looking heartbroken. You're looking sad and you're looking, you know, stupid and like a jackass because you forgave them. And they did the same shit again. So people do not try to give, like, once they show you who they really are, don't give them a second chance. It's not worth it. You're gonna end up looking like the fool. You're gonna end up looking like, you know, the jackass. And that's not what I want for you guys at all, because I think people are so forgiving sometimes. There are people that are just really so forgiving and they don't see the red flags, but you have to look at it as, take it as a red flag. If they're spreading your secrets that you didn't want anybody to know, if they're, you know, talking to your man behind your back, what, in a, you know, sneaky, shady way, whatever the fuck it may be. Bitch, if they ate your hot Cheetos and you didn't tell them to, no, I'm just kidding. But don't even think twice about it. Cut them off, keep it moving. You don't need that. It's not doing you any good. It's not positive. It's not making you progress in life. Period, point blank. And I want everybody whoever's gonna watch this video, I want you guys to know that I know it's not easy trusting people, but just try to let your guard down and try to go in with an open mind and an open heart, but always listen to your red flags, and listen to your gut instinct. Like, I feel like your gut instinct is never gonna tell you wrong. It's never gonna lead you in the wrong direction. And most of the time people don't go with their gut instincts, including me, but I'm trying to learn that sometimes your gut instinct it's telling, it knows what's up. Like, it's just a feeling you get, you know? We've all had that feeling. So definitely go with your gut instincts, but always, always try to keep an open heart and an open mind, and just be yourself. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, even if people are going to judge you. People are going to judge you till the day you die. You know, whether you're doing good or bad, people are going to judge you. So just go in with an open mind and an open heart. That's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to give you guys some quick little advice and some tips, and, you know, some of my own personal experience when it comes to trusting people. I hope you guys love this video. Love this video. And like always, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, see you guys later.